Dodgers World Series MVP injures or re-injures ankle in a shower incident. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You definitely cannot make this stuff up. Well, he's a late scratch to the game, and unfortunately, that's what happens. Now, I'm trying to think about this for a second. You slipped in a shower. Um, couldn't you get those little rubber stickers, like the flowers and stuff? Maybe they don't make those anymore, but those little, almost like grip things you put in the bottom of your tub so there's no slipping. I mean, come on. We don't need to see an injury due to a slip in the shower. Well, Freddie Freeman, he's the man. He's the one who had to slip in the shower, and he misses the Dodgers 6-1 win. We can do it without him, but it is much better with him. According to ESPN, this is what happened to the guy. And it's just, you got to feel bad because you also have to look at this. That's a re-injury of the ankle. And it goes on to say, Dodgers first baseman Freddie Freeman, Monday night's victory, wasn't able to compete, wasn't able to be in the game, slipping in the shower, hurting his surgically repaired right ankle. That is not a good thing because is that thing completely healed up? Has the bone all grown back properly? Is the cartilage all right there? So you have to look more into that than that. And look, I'm not trying to be the Debbie Downer. Sometimes you guys accuse me because of my passion that I'm like a Debbie Downer and I always have the negative. No, I'm a very positive guy. The glass is always half full on my end, okay? But with that being said, let's think about this for just a moment. That's the ankle that he had surgically repaired not how many months ago? 7 months ago, 8 months ago, whatever the number was, 6 months ago. I don't know what that number is, but think about that. It is not fully healed. I have a brand new right titanium hip that was put in about, 6 weeks ago? And it's not fully healed. But, yeah, that's 6 weeks. And the bones grow back a lot faster. He's a younger man. He should be able to get over it. But it's still in the exact same ankle. Remember, now he's re-injured the rib cage twice, did that in the playoffs, and then recently did that again. And then now the ankle. So this is the ankle that he was playing on. So you got to hope that he is going to be okay. And I'm sure he will be, but let's keep an eye on it. And it's not negativity on the Brad J meter. It's passion, man. It's passion for the story. It's bringing the passion. All right. So we'll follow the story. But once again, Freddie, if you're watching this, get those little bath things, right? The little stickers, and you can put them in the bottom of the bath. All right. Also, hey, listen, Dodgers Digest, we are growing 400 videos strong so far. I can't believe Mike Nelson and I have been at this for under a year. We put out 400 videos. It's crazy. Follow us, subscribe to us, like us, and also turn on those notifications, and we'll keep the party going Dodger style. All right. So let's talk about the big win yesterday. What a win. How about the Hernandez boys? Kike is sick, right? So he has to sit out for a bunch of days, miss the home opener. And then when he does return to the lineup, he replaces Freddie Freeman and cracks a home run. And not to be outdone, Teo, his brother from another, he hit one out too. So we both go deep. Glasnow has 8 Ks. Will Smith, what's going on with Will Smith? He is crushing it. He's batting 400 and something. I have no idea what that dude is doing to make things happen. But, okay, so the big point about this whole thing is the Dodgers tie a baseball record that has stood since 1981, the year that the Dodgers, don't mind the Blue Eagle right here, by the way. That's when the Dodgers won the World Series, 1981. That was a strong team. I remember watching all those games. Didn't get to go to it. I should have, but I couldn't afford it back then. So there you go. 1981, Dodgers were 6-0 to start the season, but they tie that record, and that's awesome. But now you've got to start. As me, I'm always looking at what's the next record. What's the next record they need to beat? Well, that's going to be a 70-year-old record. 70. So 6-0 ties the best start of an LA Dodgers team in the history of the LA Dodgers. Okay? 1955 World Series win, that team went 10-0. So if you're eyeing anything to do, eyeing something to chase down, that's the one you're going to want to chase down, a 10-0. And there they are. You can see on the upper right-hand corner, that's Jackie Robinson right there. You can see Duke Snider about 2 or 3 in from him, but that was a team right there. And that team, no Dodger team has done better than they did. And that was 1955. Dodgers went 10-0 to start the season. So I don't know. Do you think the Dodgers can do this? Can the Dodgers beat that record? Well, you're 6-0 now. Atlanta does not look good right now. And they're supposed to be good, but they're not looking good. They could literally finish off with Atlanta, and they could be 8-0. They could take these other 2 wins. You got May on the mound versus Sale tonight, so that's going to be a good matchup. But then you look at it, I mean, could they do it? I think the real deal is going to be going into Philadelphia and keeping that streak alive. So if let's say they win the next 2 games against Atlanta, and they are now 8-0, okay? Going to Philly, they'll have a day off, they'll travel to Philly. Do you think that'll be their biggest challenge? I would think, right? And then how about the Padres? Padres keeping it undefeated as well. This is good because the Dodgers don't even face the Padres, so I think June. Like, I've never even heard of a schedule like this where the Dodgers don't face the Padres somewhat earlier in the season. You look at it now, and it's not till literally June that these guys, they go at it. So, all right, and how did Glasnow? I mean, come on, right? How did that feel? Just the first inning, I think it was the second or third inning where he had back-to-back walks. That was the only little stutter step I saw out of him. But, man, he looked amazing. And I have a Dodgers Digest quote of the day from Michael Harris II, who plays for Atlanta, what he said about Glasnow. We'll get to that. But, man, Glasnow just really putting it together. Blanked the Braves across 5 innings, right, in a season debut, paving the way for the series opener. 6-1 victory. On Monday night, Dodger Stadium, the Dodgers are the only third. How's this one? Here's a cool stat. The Dodgers are the only third defending World Series champion to go undefeated across their first 6 games or more, joining the 85 Tigers that were 6-0 and the 33 Yanks that were 7-0. So those records need to be broke. But you got to like what Glasnow did. Struck out 8. Looked super, super solid. So happy about that. We'll get to the quote. It's a great quote from Michael Harris. Let's get to that right now because Michael Harris II has an amazing quote about Tyler Glasnow last night. Let's check it out. Here it is. Here is Michael Harris II talking about Glasnow. That was kind of the nastiest I've seen him. He was, I guess, 98 miles per hour, but it felt like 103 miles per hour. And then even when he got down to 95, it still felt like 100 miles per hour. Michael Harris II, Atlanta. And, he had good things to say about it. I mean, that's some funny stuff right there. How did the Dodgers do as far as the hitting goes? I mean, we talk about the Hernandez getting both Teo getting a home run, Kike getting a home run. But here's the rest of the breakdown for you. No hits for Shohei, but he did had another stolen base because he got walked, so he's got 2 stolen bases. Good on him for him. Mookie Betts, well, he had a run. He also had a hit. So Mookie staying active. Look at the numbers for Teo. Nicely done there. Chris Taylor, not so much. You look at Conforto. Conforto has just been really doing it, man. I'm really pleased with this pickup. I think this is a solid 1-year deal with Michael Conforto, and I'm glad the Dodgers did that because he's really showing. And Will Smith coming out always. Coming out swinging, literally. 2 hits for Will. Tommy Tanks doing his thing, getting on base. That's what you want to do. Max Muncy also getting a hit. So Max Muncy getting a hit. I mean, hey, we got to start slow. Love to see him get a hit. Let's see him part of the action. So we need Max to connect with that ball. Pajes not having a good game, but Kike coming back from the sick list and comes out and puts together a game and knocks one out of the park. Kike, someone ought to tell Kike, man, it's not October yet, bro. You save this stuff for October. You don't need to do it all right now. We already had the win. All right, so tonight's matchup, you don't want to miss that. May is on the mound for the Dodgers. He's going to be going against, I think, Sale will be the pitcher going against him, and we look forward to seeing that. And that will do it for Dodgers Digest, man. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll get the party started next time. Hey, also, subscribe, like, turn on notifications. I'm Brad J., and as long as you go through the day, always go through the day with the proper attitude, and just think Dodger Blue.